Hello and welcome to the Times of India, Hyderabad. This is Sudipta Sengupta. On December 4, during the premiere of Pushpa the Rule, a woman died in a stampede and her son is still critical. We have with us Sushil, who will tell us more about the incident.
My name is Vijay Malani, and we were here at 4th of December at around 9:30 p.m. to watch the premiere show of Pushpa 2. And as you all already know, that one person has died due to the stampede that was caused here. Now, there are a few major questions that I really want to ask the government and also the police department and also the theatre owners, the owners of the theatre and the movie makers and the actor Allu Arjun. Have they taken permission for the procession of Mr. Allu Arjun on his car and to enter the theatre, knowing that there's going to be so much crowd here? Have they taken the permission? And were the police ready to handle such a huge crowd? Did the police deploy enough people here to maintain law and order? Now, if they were not prepared for all of this, why did the government allow for a 9:30 show, for a 1 o'clock show in the night, for a 4 o'clock show in the night? And they were charging 1,100 rupees per ticket. And there was complete chaos both outside and inside the theatre. Everybody, even without the tickets, were entering the theatre, and there was a mini lathi charge happening inside the theatre by the private security staff of the theatre. Now, my serious question is, it doesn't matter how much money you make, but are you going to bring those lives back? And are you going to bring peace to all those people who went through the trauma of being lathi charged? We came here for entertainment, but we were hit as if we were criminals, and we were lathi charged brutally. Now we need justice. The police need to answer, the movie makers and the theatre ownership, and Mr. Allu Arjun also needs to answer.
Can you recall what was the situation yesterday night?
So yesterday night at around 9:30 p.m, it was completely filled with people over here, and there were hardly any police. And so they had to use lathi charge, which was unnecessary. If you had enough police deployed here, people would be scared already. They wouldn't move. They wouldn't go so frenzy. And there was no need for you to allow Mr. Allu Arjun sir to go over his car and enter the theatre when you know that you can't control the people here. He could have taken the rear entrance, right? So it was police's negligence that they didn't take the right call. They allowed him, and he on top of that, he was cheering to the people, and everybody went frenzy, and there was complete rampage here. And people were going, trying to barge into the gates, and police unleashed their lathis and they were banging everybody left, right and center. And that's when the stampede happened at around 9:45 p.m.
Was it the police lathi charge which led to the stampede?
It was The lathi charge was happening all along to control the public because there were not enough people. There was not enough checks and balances. There were no barricades. Everybody were left here in front of the theatre. There was nobody checking the tickets. And once Mr. Allu Arjun entered, the police were making way for Mr. Allu Arjun. There was no space already, and they were trying to make way for him. Where were other people going to go? They were filled with people on the roads, and you are trying to make way for huge cars to come in. There's of course going to be cramped, and of course going to be stampede. So it was complete negligence by the police and by the theatre ownership and Mr. Allu Arjun.
సోలను వెంటనే రద్దు చేయాలి రద్దు చేయాలి నశించాలి సంధ్య థియేటర్ యాజమాన్య నిర్లక్ష్య వైఖరి నశించాలి 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 సంధ్య థియేటర్ యాజమాన్య అనుకోవాలి అనుకోవాలి నశించాలి థియేటర్ నిర్లక్ష్య వైఖరి నశించాలి నశించాలి
It was definitely an incident that shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have happened. Today, that is December 5th, when I visited the spot, I noticed that there were a lot of policemen today. But if only the crowd management would have been better yesterday, this incident would not have happened.
So, do you think it was police's failure that led to the stampede yesterday?
From what I gathered today I tried to speak to a lot of policemen also, including senior officials who had come there, but they all seemed to be very busy doing the crowd management as such. But there was more crowd yesterday. Hundreds of people came there, and that was because the hero of the film, Allu Arjun, he came to watch the film along with his fans. So what happened during this time was when he entered the place, the theater. The name of the theater is Sandhya Theater. There are twin theaters there. So when he entered, this family, a man, a woman, his son and daughter, they were there. The son and the mother, both of them were caught in the stampede. They fell down and the woman died. The son, as you know, is critical. It was only much later the husband got to know about the death of his wife and the son being critical in the hospital. As far as your question goes about crowd management, people there say if only the theater would have taken better steps for crowd management and the police would have put a system in place, definitely this life could have been saved.
You also mentioned about RTC X Roads being this mecca for film stars and film fans. Can you tell us a little bit about what this RTC X Roads is essentially, just to paint a picture for our viewers?
RTC Crossroads in Hyderabad truly is the mecca for film goers. When I'm saying film capital of India, once upon a time there were at least 25 to 30 theaters in the vicinity of RTC Crossroads. It is called RTC Crossroads because the office of Telangana State Transport Corporation office is located close by. The significance of this place is people enjoy watching a film in single screens. We have seen for the last 40 years, or even more for that matter, heroes coming and watching their movies with their fans, along with their families. So the most interesting thing is the fans have the liberty to shout, throw papers, dance, and do all the hero worship.
So today, when you went to the spot, you saw as many moviegoers there.
There was a huge crowd. There was a huge crowd, and they were not really, I would say, they were concerned that there was a loss of life. But as they say, the show must go on, the hero worship will go on. So they were there enjoying their hero on the screen. This will not stop at RTC Crossroads, but most certainly measures will have to be taken by the police to see that such incidents do not happen. Lathi charge is such a common thing when people go to the theater, they want to watch a movie, so it's common. But a death like this of a woman and a son being critical, something like this has not been heard of, Sudipta.
And we just hope there are no more tragedies in the future.
Yes, and it would be the responsibility of the police and the theater management to take appropriate measures.
मेरा नाम सुदर्शन है। मैं तेलंगाना का शिवसेना तेलंगाना स्टेट जनरल सेक्रेटरी हूँ। मैं उदू बाला साहब ग्रुप का जो कल इंसिडेंट हुआ पुष्पा 2 का प्रीमियर शो रात में जो इंसिडेंट हुआ वो दुर्भाग्य की बात है, क्योंकि वो प्रीमियर शो में वो अचानक वो औरत मर गई और बच्चा भी सीरियस है। और इसके बारे में जो हीरो अल्लू अर्जुन के ऊपर एफआईआर बुक होना और डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर के ऊपर भी एफआईआर बुक होना और थिएटर भी सीज होना, क्योंकि आज सेलिब्रिटीज़ के बच्चे जो मर जाए तो आज थिएटर खुला रहता क्या? नहीं रहता। इसके बारे में कोई एक औरत है बोल के ये लोग लेट ले रहे हैं, बहुत गलत है। इसके ऊपर सीरियस लेने का है और अल्लू अर्जुन भी इमीडिएटली रिस्पॉन्ड होना इसके बारे में। क्या पिक्चर हीरो का मतलब नहीं है, जो एक बच्चा सीरियस है, औरत मर गई, इसके बारे में कौन रिस्पॉन्स देता? और रात में भी ये इधर डीजे लगाए बोल के सुना है, डीजे का परमिशन कौन दी है?
तो अभी सिक्योरिटी अरेंजमेंट्स कैसा रहना? एक बड़ा हीरो का फिल्म रिलीज हो रहे, जब सिक्योरिटी अरेंजमेंट्स कैसा करना चाहिए पुलिस लोग?
एक हीरो यहाँ पर हारे बोल तो पूरा सिक्योरिटी 100% रहना। सिक्योरिटी कुछ भी नहीं है, जो डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर बुलाया हीरो आ गया, इसके बारे में जो भागम भागी में जो औरत गुजर गई और बच्चा भी सीरियस है, बहुत सीरियस है ये बच्चा।
और इसीलिए आज का तारीख में एफआईआर बनना 304 ए में डेफिनेट बुक करना चाहिए। 304 ए और 338 328, क्योंकि ये पूरा नेग्लिजेंस की तरफ से हुआ, जो कुछ पे नेग्लिजेंसी ड्यू टू दैट स्टॉपेज, व्हाट इज स्टैम्पेज, so innocent fellows will die, and what about their life? If at all the same thing happened to the rich people, then immediately the theatre may be going to be closed, but till now the show is going on. So we don't have any respect on the downtrodden people. That is the reason I am requesting you through the media, kindly register FIR under section 304A and 338, read with 120B, fully responsible for the cinema hero.
Booked a case under section 105, 118 clause 1, read with section 3 clause 5 of BNS Act, and this case has been booked on the complaint of the lady's husband who passed away, and in that complaint the theatre management, actor Allu Arjun and his security team, security in charge, these people have been named accused.
Thanks for watching. This is Sushil Rao of the Times of India in Hyderabad, along with my colleague Sudipta Sen Gupta.